Our topic is talking about the digital divide, and we will discuss four important things. Firstly, digital divide is a term that refers to the gap between demographics and regions that have access to modern technology and those who don't, including telephone, televisions, personal computers, internet, and etc. How does information technology affect socioeconomic disparities? بسبب تعليم أغلبية الناس وكثرة مستخدمي الانفورميشن تكنولوجي بقى متاح ليهم إنهم يستخدموه طول الوقت حتى الأطفال. But according to studies, we found that children from poor families spend a great time with their families compared to those who are more rich.
Why is access to technology insufficient to eliminate the digital divide? Having access to technology is not a skill for the digital divide, because we already have an increase in the usage of technology from both who are less fortunate and who are well off. Those who are well off spend less time utilizing technologies, which causes gap between wealthy and poor ones. So, access is not enough to eliminate the gap. According to the new study from the University of Southern California, specialized programs for low-income households with access to computer must provide ongoing training to increase their computer skills. And here we have two graphs that clarify the difference of uneven opportunities between lower and higher income Americans, and how difficult it is to access to the internet. How serious a problem is the new digital divide? Although access is the major cause of the digital divide, we still have other major contributing factors such as lack of skills, lack of education, and access for disabled. But we must take into our consideration people are disempowered to relate to one another as a human beings. So we may end up with a generation who lack social skills. People are becoming dehumanized, which is something we must be very, very careful of. So we need to communicate with each other as we need to communicate with new technologies.
Why is digital divide problem an ethical dilemma? First of all, ethical dilemma is a situation that there is not a simple choice between right or wrong, which is more complex judgment. So at first, I have to ask myself 5 questions. Is it legal? Does it comply with our code of ethics? Am I sure it wouldn't cause any harm to anyone? Would it be okay if everyone did it? Am I sure I don't feel uncomfortable? So, digital divide problem has become an ethical dilemma because of the overusage of technology. إفراط الناس في استخدام التكنولوجيا أثر على قدرات الأطفال التعليمية, which is actually increase the digital divide. So we have an ethical dilemma here. So to avoid all these things, adults should really supervise the young ones to moderately use the technology and live a balanced life. What ethical, social, and political issue that raised by information system? We can say that these things have a positive impact on all societies because of the continuous development that gradually increased in the last few years. Finally, we talked about the digital divide and introduced it, talked about the people who do the effect, talked about where it located by showing the graphs, and talked about how to fix it, or at least help in decreasing it. So, at the end, thanks for watching, and we hope we cover all the main points.